You have been carrying more than you admit, and somehow you still keep going. Sit with that before the next distraction, before the scroll, before the thought that tries to rush you past this moment. Let that truth settle quietly inside you. Not everything about you is tired. Not everything about you is broken. There is a strength in you that has refused to quit, even when quitting would have been easier. I see the way you keep showing up. Not just physically, but internally. The way you keep choosing to try again after a day that drained you. The way you speak kindly when you could have been sharp. The way you hold back words that might have hurt someone just because you didn't want to become that kind of person. That matters more than you think. Say it softly if you need to. I am still trying. You don't have to feel strong to be strong. Most real strength doesn't look like confidence. It looks like quiet persistence. It looks like getting up without motivation. It looks like continuing without applause. And you've been doing that. Listen carefully. The world has taught you to measure yourself by outcomes, by results, by how much you've achieved, how far you've gone, how close you are to where you should be. But that measurement is incomplete. It ignores the invisible battles. It ignores the effort it took just to stay steady. It ignores the days where surviving was the win. You have survived things that no one fully knows. Moments that reshaped how you think. Situations that changed how you trust. Conversations that stayed with you longer than they should have. You adapted. You adjusted. You learned how to carry things quietly. And even now, you are still learning how to put some of that weight down. You are not behind. That idea that you're late, that you've missed something, that everyone else figured life out except you, that idea is loud, but it's not accurate. You are moving through your own timeline, shaped by your own experiences, at a pace that fits your life. Comparison will always make you feel late. Reality is more patient than that. Let me tell you something important. Growth is not always visible while it's happening. Just like a tree doesn't look different every day, but over time it becomes something entirely new. You've been changing in ways that don't show up in a mirror or a status update. You think you're the same person you were last year. You're not. You think the same way in some areas, but deeper down, something has shifted. You react differently. You pause more. You understand things you didn't understand before. Even your pain has changed shape. That is growth. And I respect that about you. Not everything in your life needs to be fixed right now. That pressure you feel to solve everything, to have clarity on everything, to be certain about every step, it's too much. You were never meant to carry life like that. You are allowed to figure things out gradually. You are allowed to not have all the answers today. You are allowed to rest without feeling guilty. There is a version of you that you haven't met yet. A calmer version. A clearer version. A version that doesn't overthink every small thing. A version that trusts themselves more. That version is not a fantasy. It's a direction. And every small step you take right now, even the ones that feel insignificant, are moving you toward that version. You don't need a dramatic transformation. You need consistency in small things. Drink water when you forget. Rest when you're tired. Step away when your mind is overwhelmed. Speak to yourself with a little more patience than you're used to. These are not small things. These are foundations. And foundations are what hold everything together. There is also something I want you to notice about yourself. You still care. After everything, after the disappointments, after the times things didn't go your way, after the people who didn't show up the way you expected, you still care. You still hope. You still want things to get better. That is not weakness. That is resilience. A person who has truly given up becomes numb. But you're not numb. You feel. And sometimes it's heavy, but it also means you're still alive inside. You haven't shut down. That matters. Now listen to this part slowly. You don't have to become someone else to be enough. You don't have to completely reinvent yourself to be worthy of a good life. You don't have to erase your past to deserve a better future. You don't have to be perfect to move forward. You are already someone who is becoming. And becoming is a process, not a performance. There are parts of you you're still figuring out. That's normal. There are things you wish you handled differently. That's human. There are moments you replay in your mind and wish you could redo. Everyone has those. But you are not defined by your worst moments. You are shaped by how you continue after them. And you continued. Even when it was messy. Even when it was slow. Even when no one noticed. You continued. There's something else I want to say about your future. You've been imagining it through fear. Thinking about what could go wrong, what might fail, what might not work out. That's natural, but it's not the full picture. Your future is not just a collection of worst-case scenarios. There are things going right that you haven't seen yet. There are people you haven't met yet who will understand you better. There are opportunities that haven't appeared yet that will fit you more naturally than what you've been forcing. You don't have to see the whole path. You just need enough clarity for the next step. And sometimes, the next step is simply not giving up today. That's it. Not quitting. Not collapsing under the pressure. Just staying in the process one more day. And you've been doing that. That counts. Take a moment. Breathe slowly. You don't have to rush out of this feeling. Let it stay for a bit. Let yourself feel understood without questioning it. Not everything has to be analyzed. Some things can just be received. You are not as lost as you think. You are not as far behind as you feel. You are not as weak as you tell yourself. You are someone who is still moving forward, even if it doesn't look impressive from the outside. And honestly, that kind of quiet progress is stronger than most people realize. Keep going. Not perfectly. Just